There I am, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's great to see you. It's great to be here. And like everything else, greatness starts with the first sip. So I have to apologize to each and every one of you. I have to apologize to myself. I have to apologize to the universe because I've been doing something all wrong, completely wrong. And I wanted to share that with you guys today because what I've been doing up until now is I've been leaving myself in the equation of greatness. And it's not about me. It's never been about me. And it's not about what I can do or what I can choose to or how I can do anything because I know that the universe is the one that provides all of that. I know that the Holy Spirit, Chi, the Force, whatever you call it, is around me, quantum energy field. It surrounds me. Everything is energy. And it's not about me. It's not about what I do. It's about being true to myself, being true to what the universe calls me to do, stopping the analysis paralysis and just going, living my life freely, allowing the universe to speak through me, and not worrying about anything, just what's in it for everyone else. How can I inspire people and taking myself out of the equation? Because at the end of the day, guys, what you do, the choices that you make, the behaviors that you've done up until now, but basically being a programming of what society dictates and mandates that you should be. And it's not looking inside yourself. It's not being what's true to you. I've hidden my talents, even though I know I have them. And that's the most selfish, self-absorbed thing that anybody can do is to hide their gifts from the world and say, oh, my ducks aren't all in a row. I'm not ready. I need a gold star. I need this certification. I need that in order to start. Instead of just starting, instead of just being and living your life the way that you choose to be. And I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody on this life is perfect. But as you start and you make choices and you make different choices, your life starts to change. And I've noticed it and I've known it. And I've tried to put myself at the center of it, but it's not me. It's never been about me. It's been about what's possible in the universe. And the more that I focus on those possibilities, the more possibilities that arise. And the more I take different steps in my life, the more new things start to happen. The more I can achieve, the more I can help, the more I can inspire other people to living their best life. And as I inspire others through my actions, choices, and behaviors, thought patterns, beliefs, that's when I can create the goal. It's never been about me. It's sort of like the old penny, an exponential growth. Would you rather have a penny today and have that double each and every day for a month? Or would you rather have $1 million in the bank today? Well, if you start with that penny, by the end of the month, you're going to have a hell of a lot more than $1 million in the bank. So you start with the penny. And you just realize that when you take that first step, when you choose the penny over the $1 million, when you realize the penny is within inside of you, that we are the penny, that's when you create the exponential growth. That's when you start seeing the results of the clear, consistent, committed, imperfect action. And that's what I'm going to do going forward. That's how I'm going to live my life going forward. I'm going to be that penny. I'm going to choose growth over some goal or endpoint because it's the growth where you find happiness. It's that growth that springs within you. It's that well that just keeps giving. And when you invest in yourself and you invest in what truly aligns with you, that's when the magic happens. Because at the end of the day, you can live your life as the magic penny, or you can hold on and let your talents go to waste. And if I can just reach one person each and every day, and the more and more people that I reach each and every day, the more I work on inspiring people as opposed to trying to fix them or change their lives or feeling a sense of superiority that I'm better than someone else or inferior to someone else, but instead realize that it's all me and I'm connected to every one of you and I'm connected to everyone in the universe and everything in this universe. And that's the magic. That's what we need to realize in ourselves. And when I listen back to the way that I chose to speak in the beginning as opposed to and who I was, and I look back on who I was, I realize that that's not me. I'm eternally evolving. I'm becoming a better version of myself each and every day by making new choices. And each time I make a new choice, not worried about the outcome of what's going to happen by that choice, I realize that I've faced new challenges in my life. And I'm so grateful that I've got a wealth of experience to draw back on. And each interaction has prepared me for this very moment. And I know that each one of you's got that same resolve, that same ability within inside of yourselves, as long as you're ready to take yourself out of the equation and speak through the universe. Make that covenant with the universe instead of what society says you should want or being worried what other people are going to think of you, but finding that inner voice, knowing yourself, knowing what aligns with your way of being. Because I love who I am. I love the choices that I make each and every day. I've said, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Not only to everyone that I've ever interacted with, but to myself as well. I've forgiven myself for each of those challenges that I've would have wished I would have yinged instead of yanged, gone left when I could have gone right. But I don't regret those choices because they've set me up to the here and now. And I know that going forward, I can make different choices in my life. And the way that I live my life is no superior or inferior to anybody else. And that's the magic, guys, because when you live your life in tune with who you are, with who you want to be, and you chuck away societal dictates, societal norms, and you realize that everything that you've ever wanted or needed is already inside of you, you don't have to make evergreen content. You don't have to try to fix people's problems. You just have to work on yourself, take responsibility for all those choices, and realize that they were the perfect choices in the present moment to bring you to the here and now. Because if you're still alive today, you can make a different choice. You don't have to do anything. You get to choose to do whatever you want each and every day. Each day is a blank slate. And as I move forward, I'm going to choose to be that blank slate because each choice that I make is creating a ripple effect through time, creating a better world for everyone because that's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on possibility, not on judgment, not on not being the greatest speaker, not being the worst speaker, taking myself out of the equation, just knowing that the universe is going to provide me with the resources required to fulfill my destiny, which is inspiring others to their own greatness, to making them look within themselves to becoming a better version of themselves each and every day. And what you believe is no superior or inferior to anyone else. And you can get rid of the moral indignation, the self righteous indignation, the sense of moral superiority, and realize that we're all equal under this earth. We each put our pants on one leg at a time. And whether you're green, black, orange, white, Chinese, LGBTQ plus, it's all the same. We're each exploring our lives in our own way. And once we realize that how other people think of us is on them, and if we're emotionally triggered by the way somebody else is behaving, that's on us. And once you recognize those triggers, ask yourself, why am I triggered by that? Why does that not align with me? Why am I upset by how somebody else is responding to my way of being? And at the end of the day, people, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you live your life under those two simple rules. If you see somebody behaving in a way that aligns with your way of thinking, try to emulate it. If you see somebody behaving in a way that doesn't align with your way of thinking, don't do that. And ask yourself, why am I being emotionally triggered? Why am I getting all defensive about the way that somebody else is behaving? Because at the end of the day, it's not on you, that's on them. And each of us are connected, and it's only a reflection of ourselves, some part of our personality that's buried deep within us that we haven't explored yet. And it's not about being better. It's not about trying to fix things. It's about trying to live your best life. And by living your best life, people will take notice. And it's not about having anything because everything you need is already within you based on the life that you've lived up until now. And I feel grateful each and every day that I get to make those new choices. I get to walk 5 miles. I get to exercise more. I get to clean. I get to eat whatever I want. I get to drink whatever I want. I get to do whatever I want. And each of you can do whatever you want in life. You don't have to do anything. You get to choose how you want to live your life each and every day. And just know that the universe is going to provide you with the necessary resources to fulfill that destiny. And it's great. And going forward, you don't have to worry about anything other than yourself, who you are. So be that magic penny, live your best life, invest in yourself, inspire others, become a better version of yourself each and every day. And just start. Because at the end of the day, that journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And as soon as you take that step, as soon as you take that leap, as soon as you realize that nobody else can make those choices for you, you have to make them yourself, that's when you live that better life. And nobody's forcing you to do anything. You're choosing to acknowledge their authority, or you're choosing to acknowledge that you are the creator of your own reality and your own life by your choices and your actions and your behaviors. And your personality shapes your personal reality. Love each of you. Have an awesome day. I'm so grateful. Looking forward to St. Patrick's Day. Don't know what the day's going to bring. I'm just going to post some couple more things on YouTube, maybe sing a song for all you guys, tell a couple jokes. But at the end of the day, it's all about inspiring others to take that leap, to take that first step. And that's what I'm going to do each and every day. So if you like what I'm saying, pass it along, follow me. And if not, hey, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another Coffee with Cam, where greatness starts with the first sip.